Have you ever heard your stomach growl on a freezing winter night, the wind howling through the trees, and wondered, what would happen if you ran out of food? Completely. What would you do if your hunger became so unbearable it changed you? This is not just a story, it is a warning. A tale whispered across frozen forests and snow-covered lakes. A legend older than the United States itself. The Windigo, a monstrous, cursed spirit of endless hunger and greed. And once it finds you, you can never satisfy it. The Windigo comes from the folklore of several Native American tribes, especially the Algonquin-speaking peoples, the Cree, Ojibwe, Innu, and the Saulteaux. For these nations, the Windigo wasn't just a monster of flesh and bone. It was a spiritual warning against the most dangerous sin in their culture, greed. It was said that the Windigo was once a human being, a hunter, a warrior, a father, who, during a brutal winter, faced starvation and made a choice. He turned on his own people and ate them. And for that act, he was cursed. His soul twisted. His body grew taller, gaunt, inhuman. His heart froze, and his hunger became eternal. They say the cursed one began to change. His skin stretched thin over his bones. His lips decayed, revealing a bloody, eternal smile. His eyes glowed like dying embers. His voice became a screeching wind through the trees. He grew taller than any man, towering over the pines. And worst of all, no matter how many victims he consumed, he remained, forever starving. He became the Windigo, a demon of winter, and wherever famine, desperation, or greed appeared, so did he. Among the Cree and Ojibwe, many stories were told around the fire. Stories of those who encountered the Windigo and survived. One such tale is that of Swift Elk, a hunter of the northern Cree. During the Great Famine of 1783, his village was dying. One by one, the hunters disappeared into the woods and never returned. Swift Elk, desperate, went out in search of food. What he found was something else entirely. He was gone for 5 days. When he returned, he wasn't the same. His eyes were hollow. His voice was a whisper carried by the wind. When he spoke of the hunger, of hearing the forest whisper his name. The elders feared he had been possessed by the Windigo spirit, that the curse had entered him. To protect the village, the shaman performed a ritual. But it was too late. Swift Elk attacked in the night, devouring the body of his brother. The people had no choice. They executed him in the sacred grove and burned his body under the moonlight. They say if they hadn't, the Windigo spirit would have spread. But the Windigo is more than just a monster story. He is a symbol, a warning about imbalance. He represents the danger of taking more than you need, the evil of feeding your greed at the expense of others. To the tribes, the Windigo could live in any person, especially those who put their own survival above the community. In modern times, some say the Windigo still lives, in corporations that destroy forests for profit, in leaders who hoard while their people starve, in people who lose their humanity to consume. So, the next time you feel greed swelling in your chest, when you feel the desire to take more than your share, remember the Windigo. He is watching. He walks the forests of the north. He lurks in the hunger of your soul. And when the snow falls and the wind begins to scream, don't listen to the voice that tells you to feed it, because that voice might not be your own. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient legend and modern fear, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe for more dark myths and true tales, and tell us in the comments. Do you believe in the Windigo? Or worse, have you heard it calling your name?